Have you ever stopped to think that the key to your prosperity could be within your reach, right on the tip of your tongue? Yes, that's right. Psalm 67, an ancient prayer, contains such great power that it can transform your financial life in an unexpected way. You may be facing difficulties right now, but believe me, this prayer could be what you need to change the course of your life. But here's the truth, it's not just reciting words, it's believing them with all your heart. Are you ready to take this step? Ready to declare your abundance and attract riches, miracles and blessings? So read on, because Psalm 67 could be the missing key to unlocking the doors to the prosperity you deserve. This prayer, full of divine wisdom, is capable of generating incredible changes, and not just in your financial life. It is an invitation to align your mind, body and spirit with the energy of universal abundance. Just imagine, you being a money magnet, attracting wealth in all forms and incredible experiences appearing in your life. Does it seem like a dream? No, it is a real possibility for anyone who decides to take that first step. Want to know how? So get ready, as we explore the transformative power of Psalm 67 and how you can use it to achieve the prosperity you've always wanted. The first question I ask you is, do you really believe that you can change your financial life? If your answer is yes, then you have already taken the first step towards attracting everything you deserve. Let's discover together how Psalm 67 can open doors of wealth, health and success in your life. Stay tuned, as this journey is just beginning. Did you know that a simple gesture of faith can completely transform your financial life? This happened to many who, in moments of utter despair, found a light of hope in the powerful words of Psalm 67. One person in particular, who was in a phase of extreme financial difficulties, began reciting the psalm every day, with a heart full of faith. The change was not immediate, but something incredible happened over time. Doors opened and prosperity began to flow. The miracle? A true reflection of the connection between faith, Psalm 67 and the law of abundance. And the most impressive thing is that when talking to this person, he shared that there was no moment of great divine revelation. On the contrary, it was a gradual but increasingly evident transformation. She simply believed. He began to feel that the energy of the psalm was working in his favor. This experience teaches us that the secret is not just in the words, but in the sincere faith of those who say them. When you believe, the universe begins to respond, and blessings materialize. Psalm 67 was a turning point for this person. A simple act of faith and gratitude, done with conviction, made all the difference. Prosperity arrived unexpectedly, like a blessing from an unknown place. Just like her, you can also attract abundance into your life, just open yourself up to the miracle that is within your reach. As she herself said, it was as if I had made a deal with abundance and the universe. I just had to believe. And the good news is that you can start today. Psalm 67 carries incredible divine power, an energy that spans the centuries and continues to transform lives. For many, he is more than just words from a holy book, he is a true conduit for financial blessings and prosperity. It is no coincidence that this psalm was used by prophets in times of extreme need. It has the ability to attract abundance, especially in times of financial crisis. The key here is trust. By reciting your words with faith, you begin to align your energy with the flow of the universe, a flow that brings unexpected riches. This power of Psalm 67 is not something that comes from outside, but something that awakens within you. When you sing or recite these words, they resonate in your soul and create an energetic shift. The prosperity you seek begins to manifest itself in mysterious ways. The psalm is not just a prayer, it is an invitation for you to connect with universal abundance. Let faith be your guide, and see how opportunities begin to emerge where before there seemed to be only obstacles. People who have already used Psalm 67 in their lives report a radical change in their financial reality. Some received unexpected job offers, others found solutions to debts that seemed impossible to pay off. And all of this came with the daily practice of this psalm, combined with full trust in divine power. It is not just a prayer, but a true act of faith that translates into concrete miracles, especially when you truly believe, in the power of that prayer. Imagine waking up on any given day and suddenly realizing that your financial life has taken an unexpected turn. This happened to many people who began to incorporate Psalm 67 into their daily routine. There is no shortage of success stories. People who, before, lived in constant scarcity, now find themselves surrounded by wealth and opportunities. How is this possible? Simple, they understood that true change begins with faith. When you connect with the energy of the psalm, abundance begins to flow in unexpected ways, transforming your reality. An interesting example is that of a woman who, after months of financial difficulties, began reciting Psalm 67 every morning, certain that her situation would change. Within a few days, she received an offer for an incredible job, with a much higher salary than she imagined possible. She attributes the change to her faith and practicing the psalm, which helped her align with the energy of prosperity. From that moment on, she felt like a real money magnet, attracting not only wealth, but also opportunities that seemed beyond her reach. But transformation is not limited to individual stories. The truth is that many people, when practicing Psalm 67, feel that they have moved from a state of scarcity to one of abundance. It is not a matter of chance or luck, but a conscious process of alignment with the energy of prosperity. The psalm is not just a prayer, it is a powerful tool for those who are willing to believe in change and act towards it. If you also want to experience this miracle, the time to start is now. Now that you know the power of Psalm 67, it's time to take the next step. It's not enough to just watch or listen, you need to act. True faith manifests itself not only in words, but also in attitudes. Therefore, I invite you to take a significant step towards your prosperity. Write in the comments, with all your heart, the phrase, "I receive my financial blessing." This is not just a phrase, it is an affirmation that is aligned with the energy of abundance. Each time you express yourself in this way, you are creating space within yourself for blessings to flow. And there's more, like and subscribe to the channel. It may seem simple, but these actions have profound symbolic power. By liking the video, you are telling the universe that you are ready to receive. By subscribing to the channel, you are committed to your own transformation process. Remember that faith without action is like a plant without roots. Put your faith into practice, and watch how the universe begins to react. These small actions are not just forms of engagement. They are actually ways to reinforce your faith and attract the blessings you are asking for. Imagine that, with each like, you are planting a seed of prosperity. With each affirmative comment, you are solidifying your commitment to your own transformation. The universe responds to your faith and your actions. So, what are you waiting for to take the first step? The path to abundance begins with a simple gesture of faith. Psalm 67 is filled with powerful promises that can change your life from the inside out. One of the most significant is in Jeremiah 29 verse 11, which assures us, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This divine promise is a clear reminder that God has a perfect plan for each of us, and that plan includes prosperity, peace, and abundance. By trusting these words and all that Psalm 67 brings, you begin to align your life with the flow of prosperity that is already available to you. When you repeat these words, whether with faith or gratitude, you are literally calling down God's blessings into your life. Practicing biblical affirmations, such as Psalm 67 and Jeremiah 29 verse 11, have a profound effect on our mind and spirit. They not only connect us with the divine, but they also help us visualize abundance and prosperity as something real and possible. Don't underestimate the power of firmly declaring, "I am worthy of the prosperity God has for me." These words have the power to transform your financial reality. Repeating these affirmations with faith is an act of trust in the divine plan for your life. When you do this, you are preparing yourself to receive everything that is rightfully yours. Remember, the universe responds to our faith and our willingness to believe in the best. The more you connect with these divine promises, the easier it becomes to manifest wealth and prosperity. Believe me, the power of these words is not simple. They have the power to transform your life in ways you never imagined possible. Psalm 6:7 is not just a personal prayer to attract wealth, but a universal call for peace, joy, and prosperity for all people. When you recite these words, you are not only seeking your own blessings, but also declaring the desire that everyone around you, and even the world, can live a life of abundance. This prayer goes beyond individual needs, asking for God's blessing to be poured out on everyone. It is like an invitation for everyone to share the spiritual and material riches that are available to us. In fact, Psalm 67 has this universal character. He asks for prosperity, but also for unity, harmony, and the reign of God on earth. When you pray with sincerity and faith, you connect not only to your own power of attraction, but also to the collective power of all those, like you, who seek a better life. Imagine a world where every person was praying for the common good, asking for blessings not only for themselves, but for others. The strength of this prayer would be multiplied, and abundance would spread to everyone, creating a wave of global prosperity. This vision from Psalm 67 reminds us that our prosperity is not isolated. When you connect to the divine through this prayer, you also contribute to the elevation of the collective. The blessing of one can be the blessing of many. And when you pray, not only for yourself, but for the well-being of everyone, divine blessings expand and multiply. When you say this prayer, you are not just praying for yourself, but declaring a deep desire for the entire world to experience true prosperity and happiness. For the power of Psalm 67 to manifest itself in all its strength in your life, it is important to commit to daily practice. The secret is in constant repetition and unshakable faith. For 7 consecutive days, take time to recite the psalm with total dedication. During this time, focus on your words, visualize prosperity flowing into your life, and allow yourself to feel each word as a true reality. This practice not only strengthens your faith, but also creates an energy field that is in tune with the abundance you are about to attract. Daily repetition of Psalm 67 serves as a constant reminder of what you are seeking: wealth, prosperity, and divine blessings. Each time you recite, you are consolidating your intention and allowing the universe to clearly understand what you want. But more than that, you begin to internalize the power of these words, making them part of your being. Imagine that with each repetition you are shaping your destiny, creating the foundation for material and spiritual success. At the end of 7 days, you will notice that your connection to abundance is stronger than ever. It is not just the psalm that brings change, it is your commitment and renewed faith. By repeating this process, you are not only opening the doors to prosperity, but you are also creating a powerful habit that you can continue to apply in your life. The real magic is in continuing to repeat, trust, and act. Make this practice a daily ritual, and watch as your financial life begins to transform in surprising ways. Now that you have completed the 7 days of practice and faith, it is time for a big declaration: I am a money and abundance magnet. By stating this, you are sealing your financial transformation journey. The declaration of abundance is not just a statement, it's a commitment to your new lifestyle, where prosperity becomes your reality. It's not enough to just wait for things to change, it is necessary to act with conviction and confidence that everything you deserve is already on the way. This is the time to declare to the universe that you are ready to receive. By making this statement, you become the protagonist of your own success story. Believe me, when you say these words with complete faith and gratitude, you are opening doors that previously seemed closed. Opportunities begin to present themselves in unexpected ways, and your financial life begins to reflect the abundance you have begun to attract. Don't underestimate the power of a simple statement when made with true belief. These words have the power to move mountains and transform your life. Also, share this video with those you want to see prosper too. The more you spread this energy of abundance, the more it grows. What you are doing now is creating a prosperity network where everyone involved can experience abundance in a collective way. Don't keep the blessings to yourself. By sharing and spreading this message, you are further strengthening your own field of prosperity. Are you ready to be a riches magnet? The universe is waiting for your confirmation.